Oh yeah, we back, and this is another episode of Right On. I'm Toussaint Morrison, and in these episodes of Right On, they go out to the patrons of the Patreon at patreon.com/Toussaint Morrison, and I open up my book to you and I read out a random excerpt. This one is not so random because this book I've already done so many Right Ons, and we've covered a lot in here. This one is a short one, so I've got 3 of these. A friend of mine got 3 of these from Oshkosh, Wisconsin at a garage sale. And they are Federal Supply Service. There you go. That's federal. Do the job right, or you'll be surely going federal," said one rapper. And this is the second of 3, so I'm not that far through it. Look at that. That says, "Detroit never left, never left, never left." But I'm like a 5th or 4th of the way through this one. But I stole this lick from a last song, and Jake, Dr. Wiley, in the middle of The Scorpion and the Frog, he just hit this beautiful lick where he goes, dun 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 dun, and he just did this thing where it's like rising, and I'm like, man, that's really, really cool to be like the background of a chorus. I kind of want that to be the main thing. So I was just vibing on it, and I heard this like grand symphony, and it goes like, dun, boom, and then they come in, bum bum, bum bum. And I was working with I'll say it. I was working with Taylor Hamilton on that, and Taylor was like, in my head it makes sense, but on paper, it's between the and the one. It got really crazy. So here's the verse to that, and then I'll sing the chorus to you. I'm crazy about this chorus. I can't wait to see where it goes. The first verse goes, "I'm in the city of enlightened folks on tight ropes, balancing dial tones with lifelong fights, so the previous can see us reach where they dreamed of, like your grandmother watching you curse out police without English." I'm thinking I might have done a Right On about this before. I'm not sure, but not the rest of it. So you're going to get even more if I already did something on this. Where words ain't enough, we speak in drums. Plot twist the storylines like Servbot and Wolverine team up. Now, hold on to your joysticks. Capcom versus Street Fighter or Marvel. Capcom versus Marvel. Servbot, one of my favorite characters. Every character in that game has like an uppercut. Servbot's uppercut was hit. Servbot's like a little Lego character, and his uppercut was throwing out a placemat. He was serving you. He'd just throw it, and the character would go whoosh. So like Servbot, the least threatening person, and Wolverine, the seemingly most threatening appearing person. Your plot twist in the storylines, the headlines like Servbot and Wolverine team up. The phrase "clean up" is relative unless you sung from the gutter where certain songs have never been. Best one, Sung from the Gutter. If you don't know about that, it's my first poetry book. They celebrate your fall, but hate to see you live it up. And only when you face your demons, they tell you to go back to Rivia. Shut up. Get out of here. Get out of here. What are we saying? I know it's not like classy to like laugh at your own joke or like be like amped up about your own writing, but Henry Cavill, bless this man, he said, look, if the writing doesn't get it together and people don't start respecting what we're doing here, I'm out of here. And he said, I'm out of here. And they're going to give the last season of The Witcher to one of the young Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth. They celebrate your fall, but hate to see you live it up. And only when you face your demons, they tell you to go back to Rivia. People want to see you fall, but when you start doing well, they don't like that. But when you start to actually do this self-work, they tell you to get the hell out of here. Who are those people in your life? Think about that. Whew, this is turning into a long vlog. But see me at sundown in the middle of Wallachia, Town Hall Square, me and all my ghosts catching up. Now, Wallachia is Dracula. I mean, this is where the homie, he pulled up. It's where he lived. Or at least he lived outside of there, and then the people of Wallachia were like, we're just gonna stay and not listen to this guy, and we'll see how this like pans out. And then like a year later, as Dracula told them, he's like, oh, hell's gonna break loose. Freaking Red Moon breaks out, bad things happen. One of the Belmonts gotta clean it up. I talk to the past even when it feels like we've said enough. So instead of mine, it's someone else it's someone else's I'm learning from. Learn from the past. And it depends where you heard it from. When they projecting like Ken, the truth never comes full circle, love. I don't know. I think I might have done this one before, but it's worth a second turn. You have to turn half circle on the joystick to project a fireball from Ken. And I understand right on, maybe this may be a very self-congratulatory thing. I get it, but I think this is a lot of fun. At least to look back on and be like, hey, don't do that again. Okay, so the chorus goes, and I can't even sing with my voice. Yeah. So it kind of has this Bon Iver, like where the truth never comes full circle, love. There's no such thing as a waste of magic. Even when you thought you didn't have it, we could see what you had yet to know. These things you can't prep for or plan if you X-factored in the havoc. Baby, we got a ways to go. X-Factor, Havoc. I believe Havoc is a relative to Scott Summers. He's from the future. I could be totally wrong. Then the chorus. See, there's no such thing as a waste of magic. You have it in you, even when you thought you didn't have the magic. You had it. We could see it in you. We knew it was going to go down. And you can't prepare for some things in life. You just got to like let it rip. All right, chorus. Ways to go. I hope you find out who you really are when the light turns to the dark. Sometimes it's best in the unknown when it all falls out of control. And I hear that with like a whole chorus, like a gospel choir, like, I hope you find out who you really are. Like just like still heads just sitting there like at the end of the last church scene in Home Alone when everybody's just like letting it rip like in a like rehearsal stage. I'm gonna fly through this other one because we're just pressing time here. I'm right on. Second verse. Call me when the old news is new to you. How many keep you in the Call me when the old news is new to you. How they keep you in the loop with everything. How they keep you in the loop with everything except the truth. How you not know $1 million minds were pulling up in the Subaru, sitting in the throne and still got room to move. Subaru, I own that. $1 Million Mind. We're listening to it right now. How they keep you in the loop with everything except the truth. What are they feeding that person outside the truth? Don't get me a final boss mode and enough quarters in the game for you to see my stronghold. If you don't know, now you know. You haven't been to an arcade, well, you figure it out. Talking about what you gonna do when we cross swords, the level before my level, you was dealing with the crossroads. You died before you even got to me. So what you talking about you gonna do when you get here? Bro, you didn't even show up. You in what army way Heihachi gonna stop me? My style is similar to Mokujin, no copy. Heihachi is Kazuya's just absolutely loathed and hated and rivaled father in Tekken. Mokujin is the character that copies all styles. He's just basically like a practice dummy. My vision is too big for your laptop to open on Photoshop. I can see it all with my eyes closed. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me is quoting a city council member. We will get into that we'll get into that later. Lenver. I'm just reading John Denver on this. Don't talk to me. John Denver in the sky. Our shoes is street level, but the view is Rocky Mountain high. I live a life you doubt to try, cause every step I take is looking like I'm about to fly. I won't celebrate the day or mourn the grave when everyday revisionist history is played like a song that's on repeat, painting villains out of we. And I forget, the last line is on here, but it's on my phone that I recorded on the voice memo line. And then it goes into, I hope you find out who you really are. This song is tentatively titled Magic, but it's probably going to change because there's another song in this album tentatively titled Practical Magic. You can't have two songs with the word magic in it. You can't do that. That's crazy, right? But that's that. There's a lot going on in these lyrics, y'all. I don't know. I just like making inside references of things that I've seen and experienced in life, and that is tentatively titled Magic. Thank you for tuning in to Right On. We hope to see you in the next episode. Go to patreon.com/Toussaint Morrison. Hey, we'll see you in the next one.